Vegetables?
In today's economy, people would rather buy cheap packaged food as opposed to healthy, locally grown foods. They do this because locally grown foods tend to be more expensive to purchase.
In the long-term picture, people who buy the cheap packaged foods will end up paying more in health bills later on in life than the people who pay up front for local and healthy foods.
It affects community because they don't know any better and have been manipulated to buy and eat the way they do. This has happened because of advertisements.
A lot of people know that it's healthier to buy local, but the cost is too pricey. They wish that it could be cheaper and easier for them to buy.
Our goal is to educate the community on the benefits of buying and eating locally. There are a few reasons people choose not to buy locally. A big one is the colorful packaging and advertisements store-bought foods have. Some even come with toys.
In the inhumane farming process, seeds are manipulated in labs to do things not in their nature. The seeds are then planted into soil that is made from fossil fuels mixed with soil that is stripped from its nutrients because the same crops are grown in it over and over again.
When the fruits and vegetables have grown, they are sprayed with pesticides and herbicides to kill weeds and bugs. Once they have reached the stores, they are sprayed with more chemicals to make them look more appealing and fresh. On top of this, the rain causes the chemicals to seep into our waterways and pollute them.
You know, Kinley, I'm kind of hungry.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm really craving?
What are you craving?
Apple pie.
Me too!
But a local apple pie. Locally made.
Yummy in my tummy.
Every day, you tell me that you've got the type of love in here to stay. Sweet honey.
The first ingredient for our apple pie is apples. We chose Champlain Orchard apples because they are made in Vermont and they're delicious.
Sweet honey. She gonna steal my money, sweet honey. She gonna steal my loving. Yes, she tried to tell me that you're sent from above. Girl, you give me reason to go question your love, sweet honey.
Next is flour. King Arthur flour is guaranteed organic by Quality Assurance International and made in Norwich, Vermont.
Get with me, girl, this is what you'll find.
For the butter in our pie, we use local Vermont Cabot butter. The eggs we chose for our pie are from a local farm in Colchester, Vermont.
Lastly, we decided to buy some vanilla Ben & Jerry's ice cream to go along with our pie.
Eggs are a big part of apple pie, and there's a lot behind an egg and where it comes from. Eggs are used in people's lives almost every day, and for one carton, it costs $2.39. You could get this carton of eggs, or you could get the local carton of eggs that costs around $4. Of course, everyone is going to want to buy that carton of eggs that is only $2.39 because it's cheaper and easier to afford. But have you ever thought about the true cost? If you look on the side of the carton, you can see where those eggs come from. California. The labor it takes just to get those eggs from beautiful California into your kitchen takes a lot of work. By buying local eggs, you are helping your community and your local farmer. You also know exactly where your eggs are coming from, so you know you can trust the farmer and the state that the chickens were raised in is healthy and clean. Most of the eggs at the grocery store are from chickens who are in huge coops that have as many tiny cages that they can fit in them. The cages are just big enough to fit one chicken in them. The chickens don't even get to move around their entire life. They are forced to eat and lay eggs, and that is it. They live an unhealthy lifestyle and can produce unhealthy eggs that could be transported to your local grocery store. But by buying local, you can eliminate those problems and feel more comfortable with the whole situation. They may be more expensive, but as you can see, it's totally worth it in the end. You could be paying your local farmer or paying your hospital bill later on in life.
So if I were to give you a little Debbie apple pie, and then a homemade one, what would you want? What do you think you'd like better?
Although people love Little Debbie apple pies, this product is unhealthy because it is high in sodium, added sugars, and saturated fat and contains controversial ingredients. I definitely go with the local.